will just take a knee in this. Start at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Makes a man miss. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too.
There he goes to the right. Running inside the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at his 21-yard line. Not the best field position you could ask for, but they'll get it started there. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. First play of this drive. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got it. Breaks into the open. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Got it behind the line. It's Marsh. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raider. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to Caden Durham.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Handoff again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Durham. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Durham. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
You know, that's a good decision, I think, to go for it on 4th down because you're in the middle of the field. Even if you don't get it, your defense isn't in an awful position running back on, but they're able to get the 4th, to keep the drive alive. Let's see what they do next.
Taylor wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Harris. Touchdown, Tigers! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he makes the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, a double pass. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Plows his way ahead. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a 1st down. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Making the adjustment. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The snap sets up to throw. Got a man. It's Simmons. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Moving the pocket, it's Hammond. Unloads it left. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, I think this quarterback just has to be careful with his decision-making. Yes, he's one of the most talented guys in the country, but early in this game, we're now seeing him throw the ball into double coverage. He's very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Sends it back in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. On the left side, grabbed by Williams.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. That penalty helps some, but it's still 3rd and long. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Taylor wants to throw. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
This time it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws it off the RPO. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They're down to one timeout left in the half.
Number 37 sets the kickoff.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Powers through the defender. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Second and long here. give to Caden Durham. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
Taylor wants to throw it. Rushes on. Finds his target. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Caught in the backfield, it's Duggar. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Long way to go on second down. Left side is Harris. At the 45 on his way. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Gain of 17 on the play. First down for the offense.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Running right, it's Durham. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Rides to the back.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Taylor wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap. You can
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He's going to take off. There he goes. Inside the... And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, LSU!
Number 8 in the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So a drive there of 85 yards. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone.
16.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Making the adjustment on the play. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Out wide left, it's Simmons. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Red Raiders come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Moves to his right. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Left side is Hudson. Touchdown, Red Raider! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Now the Tigers will use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Coming out with it, it's Hudson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He's going to change things up against this defensive look. He's got enough. Flying out to the left. At the 30. 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 9 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Gators on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just prove it.
He uncorks one deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Now backed up in their own end. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
He's got great speed, and the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Durham. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Taylor wants to throw it. Short pass. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
And the Tigers will snap it on first and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Duggar. Makes a grab and room to run. Touchdown, Tigers! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Under pressure. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Offense gets set for second down. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
That last incompletion brings up a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Reels it in. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Out wide left, it's Marsh. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
And, man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
The give is to Williams. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field.
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Red Raider! And the upset still brewing as they answer with a score of their own. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Still looking to his right.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Texas Tech, 36. LSU, 35.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. The give to Caden Durham. Turning it on. He's got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Using his feet. Past the 6. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Wants to throw. Looking left. Zips it out to his man. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. And maybe the way things are unfolding, we are set up for a classic finish as we get underway here in the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Direct snap. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
A designed run for the quarterback. Down he goes.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown LSU! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7.
Here we go. Ready. Quick.
Taylor wants to throw it. Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Second down, gonna throw it. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Drops back. It's Hammond. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they get it down, short of the 1st down marker.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
The run inside. It's Durham. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception. And now this offense has it. He's loose down the left side. Pass to 50. attempt. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Once he got some room, it was over.
Do I run the ball here? Am I a little conservative? I don't want to get a safety. What? Absolutely not. I'm going to play pitch and catch, and my guy's better than yours. Outruns everybody the length of the field. 99 yards for the big touchdown reception.
They'll line up to go for two. Tight end finds a soft spot. He will not get there. Stopped on the two-point conversion try, and they still trail by one here in the fourth.
Texas Tech, 42. Number 37, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough, the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult ones.
Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Left side is Watkins. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Here's a give to Durham. Nice move there.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Turns up, it's Watkins. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down?
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Completes it in the middle. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give as they work on that clock. Nowhere to go. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Final timeout called by the Tigers. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Taylor wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Guys, they are going to leave the offense out here. I know it's 4th and long, but a field goal doesn't really help you that much here, so you can kind of see it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
Yeah, and the offense goes for the knockout punch. They wanted to get the first down, run out this clock, take the dub. Now their defense is going to have to come out and step up big for them and make sure they don't give up any points.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Motion from the wideout. Buying time to his right. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
2nd and long here. Handoff, Joyner running left. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Listen, guys, final 2 minutes of this game, you've got to throw. You've got to be able to pick out wide receivers one-on-one that are going to make a play. I love running the football, but now is not the time. You need points to win.
Third and 6 yards to go. Quarterback changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Danzy. Here's a look. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They move on top here on the 4th. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Now on the move. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to try to get it himself. Runs through the tackle. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Taylor wants to throw. Rolls right. He's going for a big play downfield. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.